Hi, I'm Nico,
Hi, I'm Esteban.
and welcome to the Bean Boys podcast.
You're listening to today's episode.
Yeah. So, episode 4.
Yeah,
I didn't think we'd
we're
make it this far, to be honest.
yeah, it's pretty crazy. Yeah.
I know. We have that one listener from Texas. We're becoming
Yeah,
global
I was
now.
about to say shout out to the one Texas listener. How you doing?
Yeah.
You gotta connect with us. DM us on Instagram if you're the Texas listener. Please do it. That'd
Yeah,
be
follow
great.
us on beanboys_podcast. I think that's our name on Instagram. And hit us up. Yeah, we want to hear from you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we might as well not like
Avoid the
ramble on for
subject.
too long. Yeah, let's get right to the subject. We have the Florida man story of the week
Yes. I
or the
haven't.
day.
Yeah. So today's February 12th?
Correct.
Okay. So let's
And today's
do
gonna
it.
be special. Usually we record these on a Sunday, but we had something, and so we're recording it on a Friday. So to be fair, because we really wanted to hear the Valentine's Day stories, we're giving you a double special for today's episode.
What? That's crazy. Okay, so I searched up February 12th Florida man. So today's Florida man story is Florida man throws burrito in woman's face, cops say. And this has happened before.
Oh, I was about to say that that doesn't seem crazy. Like that doesn't sound like like extremely as crazy as the other Florida man stories.
But
And then he
then,
said,
and this has happened before. Uh, he
"That's
was
how you know we're in
arrested
Florida."
and charged with domestic battery for throwing a burrito in a woman's face in the bedroom they shared in Port Ricky, Florida.
Wait. Oh, okay. I thought it was just like some random woman that like messed up his burrito order or something.
No, it's
It's like the
someone
dude is
he
like, I
lived with.
specifically asked for gator jerky in it. What the hell is this? Come on, man.
This article's great. Whoever wrote this, God bless them because this is amazing. It says Mexican foods have become weaponized in Florida, of course.
That's
We need to
great.
put this in our link in bio on YouTube or something. Oh wow!
Okay.
Usually most of the stories are just like one paragraph, but this is a whole thing. I don't want to read it all
Nice,
though.
nice. Do bald people have foreheads or is it just like all of their head?
I guess I think they still have a skull and a forehead is included in a skull, but it's less distinct. It just merges into the rest of their head.
Oh.
You know what
The
I've always
second
wondered about bald people? Why their
what?
heads so shiny?
For real. I understand they have no hair, but like skin isn't that shiny.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
is it like do they use something instead of shampoo on their head to
They
make
like
it like
Windex their
glow?
head every morning.
Honey, the back please. I can't reach.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, no. If there's any bald listeners listening, then tell us if what your bald head routine is.
In some other tragic news,
Mm.
Brooklyn Nine-Nine has announced the finale this year
Yeah.
of season 8, right? It's 8.
Yeah, so what are your thoughts on this?
Okay. I don't know. I was telling my dad yesterday and my dad's like, "Oh, I thought that show ended in 2013."
Well, I knew that it was coming because it's from like the same makers as The Office and Parks and Rec, and those shows usually never get past season 10. And I was
Yeah.
thinking it was going to end on season 8 or 9. But if you look in the message that he wrote on Instagram, he said he always intended, the creator of the show, to make it 153 episodes. And that's how many it's going to be. So I guess his
Ah,
vision was completed.
that's nice.
Yeah.
Actually, no, it's not. I wanted more episodes.
I feel like
But yeah.
sometimes with too many shows, when it just keeps going on and on, then it loses how good it was. Like with The Office, I still like season 8 and 9, but they weren't nearly as good as season 7. I think it should have ended after season 7.
It should have ended with Michael Scott leaving
Yeah.
Dunder Mifflin. Like that scene with Pam would have been a great ending.
Which scene with Pam?
You remember
Oh,
when they're
when
at
he
the
hugs her in the
airport?
airport?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a nice scene, nice wholesome ending.
Yeah. Well, I did like the ending. It's just Michael should have been in it longer.
Yeah,
For people not who haven't watched The Office, then I'm sorry. Actually, I'm not
but
really. You should watch The
yeah,
Office.
yeah. You should watch it just for the soul's sake. That like Michael Scott's like final remarks. It's like he said, it's like all my kids grew up and married each other.
It's every father's dream.
Yeah, what a wholesome sentence.
Mm-hmm. Wow, it's really hard to do a podcast where you're trying to be funny when nothing interesting happens in your life.
Yeah. So, what do you think are like the funniest moments of Brooklyn Nine-Nine though? Just looking back at the show, like, give me your top 10 moments from Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Top 10.
Yeah.
Okay, well, one moment that I always laugh at. So Scully. This was when. Do you know what I'm gonna say?
Scully. I have a feeling I know what you're gonna say.
So Jake goes to Canada. No, he goes to Montreal to see his dad, and he brings Scully because Scully can speak French. And then Jake gets arrested for something, and Jake's like, "Tell them to stop. Tell them in French." And he's like, Scully's like, "Ils sont le crevet." And he's like, "Oh, sorry, that means we are radishes." Then he yells in English, "We are radishes." And he was like, "Oh man, that was English."
He's such a wholesome character.
I know, he's great.
He has his intentions in all the right like spots. Like, it's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking my favorite, like, specifically Scully moment is, you remember when he was just walking to the precinct, and Rosa and Jake are doing like the meatball.
Yeah.
And it just like falls right into his mouth, and he's never been happier.
He yells, "It's finally happening!" Like he's
Yeah.
been anticipating this his whole life.
Like every day walking to work, he's just like, "Is it today? Is it today the day?"
Yeah, that show is perfectly written. Oh, what's your favorite episode of Brooklyn Nine-Nine?
I don't know. This is such a hard question. It has to be one of the Halloween heists. They were just
Oh, yeah.
every single one was better than the previous one.
Okay, which one's your favorite heist? We'll narrow it down to that.
I like the one where Gina won. Like, that one was just like, it just came out of nowhere.
Yeah, I was gonna say that one too. That one's my favorite.
Yeah.
My favorite episode in general is the one where Captain Holt's dog, where Cheddar gets kidnapped.
Oh, I forgot about that. Those episodes were hilarious.
That one, I was crying laughing, and I rarely ever laugh out loud at shows. And so I like that episode so much that I found the writer for it, and I DM'd him on Instagram, and then he posted my message on his story.
Oh, yeah. I remember you sending me that. Yeah.
Yeah,
no.
that was hilarious.
Cheddar is such an underrated character. Like, Cheddar is hilarious.
I know.
May have no lines, but he's just iconic.
Mm-hmm. He's
The
Cheddar,
Florida
not some
episodes
common
were also-
dog.
Yeah, not some common female dog. The Florida episodes, those were,
Those were awesome.
yeah.
All of those
Like,
episodes were so well written too. They were hilarious.
They were amazingly written. Like, they had everything an episode taking place in Florida needed to have. And everything from the people that Holt would power walk with to the lady who recorded them falling or getting hit by the go-karts, all of it was just perfectly. My dog is having a spasm.
Yeah, I can hear.
This is perfectly timed. But yeah. Yeah, no, those episodes were hilarious.
Mm-hmm. Those are definitely up there with my favorite episodes too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like one of the funniest moments too was just you remember, like, oh my gosh, chill. My dog's just going crazy. Like, this episode's been overplayed a million times, but just the Backstreet Boys when they had to sing to see who was the one that killed the lady's
I think that's the most
brother.
iconic opening in the show for sure.
Most iconic cold open without a doubt, but it's just so good. It was so funny.
And that song's been changed forever now. Every time I hear someone singing it, instead of saying "Tell Me Why," it's now number 5.
Yeah. And it's such a great thing too, because then you hear the people sing it and you're like, "Oh, you watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine too?"
Yeah. You're a man of culture as well, I see.
Yeah. Yeah. No, but Scully has like a lot of good moments. Like I was just thinking of them while talking. Like you remember when was it I now I can't remember. Was it him or Hitchcock, the one that were sticking like thumbtacks in like was it their foot, their thigh? Something like that.
Oh, Hitchcock was sticking them in Scully's
Hitchcock,
feet,
right?
and
Oh yeah, yeah.
he was saying how he didn't have any
Yeah.
feeling in his feet.
Yeah. That was insane. Also when like you remember when Scully just went like not Scully, Hitchcock went like insane on Hitchcock. Ugh, I'm confusing their names.
The
You remember
Jimmy
when
Jabs.
Hitchcock? Yeah, you remember when he went insane on Scully's medicine?
Yeah, for the yeah, that was funny.
Yeah, dude went like that was insane.
Yeah,
That
so
was
many
such a
good
funny
moments.
episode. Yeah.
Hmm.
Sucks how the show is coming to an end, but
Yeah,
all good things come to an end.
except Family Guy and The Simpsons; those will never end.
For real, honestly. I was watching The Simpsons today, and they had this commercial like inside the show, like it wasn't like a TV commercial, but it was like the TV show commercial thing. You know when like the own TV show makes a commercial?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so it was one of those, and they were talking about like this like alpha male cologne, and they said the smells were like I forget, it was like tropical forest, industrial plaza, and Elon Musk.
Okay, wait. Are
I
are
just
you
found
done
it
your story?
hilarious. Yeah, sure, that was it.
Okay, so there's this one thing I've been thinking of for writing. I don't know, like a sketch or just something about where I talk about like cologne and perfume brands, and I've been thinking about this for a long time, but I've never actually gotten around to writing it. And one thing that I've noticed for all like male scents, whether it be like perfume or like body wash or something, majority of the time they end in some sort of musk. And I was thinking soon enough that one of them's gonna end with Elon Musk.
Yeah,
They're like Forest Musk or Woods Musk, something like that. And I was like, yeah, Elon Musk is gonna be a scent sometime soon.
for real. Yeah, that'd be funny, honestly. Like Elon should like at this point he shouldn't even worry about starting something that isn't gonna like make him money because it will. If
I
he
feel like,
makes like a perfume or cologne or whatever, he's gonna get so many. Like I would buy it without a doubt. I would buy it to smell like Elon.
yeah, yeah, that would be, yeah, pretty epic.
I
I
saw
feel
this
like he
one
could
meme.
just make
Oh,
oh,
yeah,
go
sorry.
ahead.
No, no, you go.
Okay.
Fine.
uh, he could just make products for memes now, and he would still make billions off of it.
Yeah.
Cause like,
So
why not?
yeah, cause I was on Reddit and like someone said that Elon needs to stop acting like he's all quirky and like down with the memes. Like he's a billionaire. He should take his job seriously. And one comment was like, "Oh, so you want him to be like every other 70-year-old billionaire that just does nothing?"
Yeah, no, it's I
It's
think
like that's gonna be so boring. Nah, Elon is hilarious the way he is.
yeah, I think more billionaires should be like him. Cause
Yeah,
like, why act all professional? Just let him act the way he wants to be.
yeah. He's like, it's like Mark Zuckerberg, right? He acts like the 70-year-old billionaires, but he gets memed more than Elon. Like the
That's
poor
true.
dude can't do anything without getting memed. He has it worse than Bernie Sanders in my opinion. The poor dude.
I don't know because like, nah, Bernie Sanders has it.
It might not be as mainstream. Like it's definitely not as mainstream, but the poor guy can't do anything without getting memed. Like literally anything. He had a social media presence and tried to act normal, got memed. Quit the social media because he got tired of getting memed, he got memed for that. The poor guy can't even go like outside wearing sunscreen
On
without
his
looking
face.
like an alien.
Okay, but he does it to himself a little
Yeah,
bit.
he's so socially awkward. He's a lizard. He's not human.
What's that video where he smoked baby back ribs or something like that?
Yeah.
But do you think at this point he's just embracing the memes and like doesn't even does stuff on purpose to get memed, or you just think
I
he's that
feel
weird?
I feel like a normal person would do that, but just the fact that he's him, like he just doesn't seem like the person who'd even understand how memes work, in my opinion. he seems like, I feel like his alien brain doesn't comprehend the like significance of a meme. He's like Drax in a way, you know, like Drax the Destroyer. He takes everything seriously. You can't say something or else it's gonna go over his head, right? I
Nothing
feel like
can go
he's the
over his
same
head
way.
because of his cat-like reflexes.
Yep.
I
But yeah,
remember
no,
watching that in
he's
theaters
insane.
and laughing so hard at that.
Yeah, the original Guardians movie is insane.
Mm-hmm.
I watched it a couple of days ago. It had so many like hilarious references I never got. Like just hilarious jokes I've never appreciated.
I haven't watched it in a couple years. I should watch it again to catch some of the jokes I missed.
Yeah. It's just I forgot how like hilarious Rocket was and how offended he got whenever anyone called him like an animal or a rodent or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I forgot how like Groot was just hilarious even though he couldn't speak. Like I know he was funny, but like I thought just because he was baby Groot was like the reason everyone found him funny. But like him just being himself in the first Guardians movie was hilarious.
I know. All those characters are great. Like, and the actors for
Yeah.
them are perfect too.
Yeah.
How
I
much
feel
you
like
think? Go ahead.
No, it's fine. You go.
How much do you think Vin Diesel got paid to play Groot?
I don't know, but I was gonna say like it's crazy how like I feel like most people don't even know Vin Diesel was Groot because I told my dad and my dad's like, wait, for real? Like they got such a famous person to play a person that says 4 words in the whole movie.
So, I just looked it up. Vin Diesel gets paid nearly $54.5 million for the tone of Groot.
Damn, just for saying I am Groot and then we once.
Yeah.
Damn. That's insane.
I know.
That's next level hustle right
But
there.
they
Shout out
used
to
his
Vin
voice
Diesel.
for Baby Groot too, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they just pitch it up.
Imagine getting to the point in your career where you can just say 3 words and make more than most people will ever make in their lives.
Yeah, that's insane. Jeez, 50 like what, 55 million you said?
50, yeah, 55
54?
about.
Oh, 50. Yeah, that's insane. Yeah. No, Chris Pratt was also like perfect for that role. I started watching Parks and Rec now.
Yes.
Oh, that first episode was just hilarious with him just dead on the couch, both legs broken.
He fell in the pit.
And then the lady fell and got like a concussion, broke her like whatever collarbone I think it was. I forget.
Yeah, that
That was
show.
hilarious.
I'm like, you're probably gonna get mad at me for this, but I'm starting to think that Parks and Rec may be funnier than Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I don't know.
Seriously?
Like, they're different kinds of humor. Like, Parks and Rec is silly. But some of the
Yeah.
jokes are also really funny. Brooklyn Nine-Nine is more like clever jokes. Like, I don't
Yeah.
know. But they're both good. You should definitely keep watching it because it does get better.
Yeah. I think in my opinion, well, I can't really give an opinion on where Parks and Rec stands, but like as of now, I've watched the first and half of the second episode.
Mm-hmm.
So it hasn't been hilarious, but it's been like funny, right?
Yeah. The first season isn't anything great. It's just like, there's
Yeah.
a few funny moments, but that's it.
Yeah. I think Brooklyn Nine-Nine's funnier than The Office though. In my opinion. Is that too controversial for me to say?
No, I think it's fine. Everyone's entitled to their opinions. I almost
Not
don't
nowadays. If
disagree
you don't
with
give
you.
an opinion that someone doesn't like, you get canceled.
That's true.
It's been a dry week.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of like anything funny that happened to me, but usually I can't go outside without me seeing something funny. But I went on like 3 walks this week to like go
wow.
buy milk and like Oreos and stuff. Yeah, I walked 3 hours or like 1.5 there and back in a freaking what's that thing called? Snowstorm, just to buy
Ooh.
Oreos.
Were they good Oreos?
I haven't had them yet. My brother's eaten like half of the pack already though. But I don't know. Usually when I go on those walks, I see something funny, but I'm trying to remember, and I don't remember anything funny happening.
One thing funny that happened to me this week. I wasn't going to mention it on the podcast because you haven't watched Parks and Rec, but it seems like the theme of this episode is just talking about shows we like, and I was like crying laughing, and this happened while I was asleep. Just I'll
Oh,
explain.
nice.
So I had this dream where I was at the Winter Olympics with my family, some friends, and some people that I knew, and we were competing. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So this woman that I apparently knew, I don't know her in real life, but in this dream I knew her. She was competing in tightrope walking. And so you have to envision this as best you can. So
Okay.
it's a platform. So it's in the air. There's one
Yeah.
platform, then there's a wall behind it. And then there's a tightrope, and it's on an incline to another platform, and then a wall there too. You get it?
Okay.
And then if you fall,
Kinda.
there's snow, so you don't die.
Oh, okay, okay.
So this lady, I forgot to mention one thing. During this tightrope walking event, you're allowed to bring one object to help you walk across the tightrope. And so this
Okay.
lady, I don't remember what her object was, but she's balancing all carefully across it and gets to the end all safe. And she's like, but even though I crossed it, I need some help from the best tightrope walker there is. I need to call my husband. So she calls her husband. And then Ron Swanson shows up. Okay?
Oh, nice.
And so remember how I said you're allowed to bring one object to help you go across?
Yeah.
So Ron Swanson brings like a 7-foot slab of wood and rests it on the tightrope. And so he's getting ready to walk across. And he slaps his hands on his knees, goes into like a sumo wrestler squat, yells, and then just sprints. He sprints across, jumps off the end of the wall there, and lands. And I laughed up. I was gonna say I laughed up sleeping, but I woke up laughing because of how funny that was. Like I know I didn't explain it that well, but if you just
No, I get it,
imagine
I get
that, it was hilarious. It
Nice.
was, yeah, I found that so funny.
That sounds like such a weird dream.
That's like 90% of my dreams. I don't have anything normal going on in my brain ever.
I always wonder, like, why do we have dreams where we feel like we're falling? You wake up and you're just like, you feel like you just fell down like 17 floors on your face.
People always talk about having dreams like that, but I never do. Like, people say you can't see yourself in mirrors in dreams. I've never had that problem. People say they try to run away, but they're really slow. I've never had that problem. And I've never had any falling dreams before either.
Okay, I had a dream recently. I don't remember what it was, but I had to go somewhere, and I was walking, but I wasn't moving anywhere. And I remember it like irritating me, and I woke up, and I remember I had like my fist clenched, and I'm like, oh damn, okay,
You were getting mad that you weren't moving, like you weren't going anywhere?
yeah, and I don't remember what it was for. And like, yeah, is it just me, or do you like when you feel pain in while you're sleeping, when you wake up you feel that pain too, right?
Yeah.
I remember getting like a dream where I got stung by a bee, and I woke up and I had a lot of pain where I supposedly got stung by a bee.
Nice. I had
Yeah.
one dream where I fell off my bed, and then I fell off my bed. That was when I was little, though.
I fell off my bed and I cut my ear.
How?
I fell off. No, it wasn't even my bed. I was at my grandparents' house, right? And I was sleeping in one of their like a room they had, and I fell off the bed, hit a nightstand directly to the side. My ear hooked the edge, and I fell down, and it just like cut the whole inside of my ear.
Oh, wow. That's
Yeah.
not pleasant at all.
And I remember I slept through it, but I slept through it crying because I was like 5 or something, right? And I slept through it. I was sleeping, but I was bawling my eyes out at the same time. Yeah, I don't know how.
That's interesting.
Okay, so I heard this story. Like, I saw it on YouTube's trending page, and I didn't know what it was, so I just searched it up because like I just remembered it. Have you heard about this girl who used gorilla glue on her hair?
No, I have not.
Okay, I remember it being on the YouTube like trending page like yesterday or 2 days ago. I don't understand what this is, but Here, I'll read the opening thing. Tasika Brown learned the lesson the hard way this month after she used the spray can of Gorilla Glue on her hair and found herself stuck quite literally with a single hairstyle. Ha! Ah, that's funny.
What possesses someone to?
She ran out of hairspray.
Oh, there you go.
And okay, I think we can end the podcast there. I think that's all we need for the rest of jokes. Okay, wait. The sticky saga dates back to early February when Brown first posted a TikTok video describing her hair situation at length. In the video, the 40-year-old from Louisiana explained.
Wait, she was 40?
This girl's 40?
I thought I was thinking like 16, 17.
Ever. No, okay, wait. Just look in the talking points. Second link. This girl's eyes look like an anime character. Yeah, so the 40-year-old, she ran out of her hairspray in the middle of doing her hair. She said she tried to improvise using a Gorilla spray adhesive to finish the job.
Okay. That's
the glue hardened her ponytail, and yeah, it became rock solid. This could be a Gorilla Glue ad, for all we know. Like, this could be like a huge what are those things called?
Marketing ploy.
Yeah. Like, how much you want to bet this isn't real? It's just good marketing.
That's actually so smart though. If that's true, like that's smart.
It's like Gorilla Glue's strong enough to keep your hair like, I don't even know what I'm saying at this point.
Like,
it's
they're
Gorilla
saying,
Glue's strong enough to make your hair as hard as a rock. And then you have to go to a surgeon and get it surgically fixed.
Well, no, it's like showing how adhesive their glue is.
I mean, I'm never questioning Gorilla Glue ever again.
Well, what would have made this story 1,000 times better is if it was Flex Seal.
Phil Swift here. Here we have Tasika Brown, and she's gonna demonstrate how you can glue your hair together. That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage. But here, I have a surgeon to surgically fix it. Flex Seal. Good enough for your hair.
Yeah. This reminds me, you remember the Craggle from the Lego movie? That it would, like, touch any Lego character and they'd just be stuck?
No. I haven't watched the Lego movie since it came out.
Oh, damn. Yeah, it's the same here, but for some reason I remember that vividly. And this just reminds me of that.
Oh, no, yeah, I don't remember that.
Damn, who thinks that Gorilla Glue would be like a alternative to that? It's their third most trending story. Jeez.
Global news?
On global news.
Where is this lady from? Please say
Yeah,
Florida.
I don't know. I just said, let's see. Doesn't say. I'll search it up.
Okay. I'll try to fill the silence while you're doing that. Because as I was editing that last episode, I realized how many random pauses we have. And yeah, I'm just going to try to fill it. Did you find it?
Yeah, she's from Louisiana.
Aw, that's boring.
Aw.
Yeah.
I'm going to see if there's any other... we could cut this silence, but I'm going to just see if there's any other funny news stories.
Okay.
Wait, what's happened with Joe the bird? Joe the pigeon.
Joe
the pigeon.
Let's follow up on that.
Joe the pigeon petition, they beat us to it?
Ah.
Damn.
Well, we were the first to make a wind petition, so
yeah,
no one can stop us on that.
Exactly. Joe the pigeon gets reprieve from death after No, we already read that. That's the story we already read. There's been no new news articles.
Save Joe the pigeon. Oh, I found it. Oh wait, it's asking me to start a petition. Not.
Oh.
Victory! The Australian government has declared that they will take no further action in the case of Joe the pigeon. Thank you so much for everyone's support and concern for this wonderful animal. Go, Joe.
Yo, shout out to Joe.
He did it. Oh, wow. 5,000, almost 6,000 people signed the petition. That's good.
Oh, nice.
Where does your pinky end on your ring fingers? Like, does your pinky go past your ring fingers bendy part?
A little bit, like very like half a centimeter.
Okay, I've had this problem my whole life where I have extremely small pinkies. My pinky is barely past halfway between the first bendy thingy and the second bendy
Oh,
thingy.
wait, for real?
Yeah.
Jeez.
And so whenever I buy gloves, my pinky never fits in the glove hole. All my other fingers are fine, and then my pinky's just, it never fits. And it's
gloves
really annoying.
Are weird. Gloves never fit right.
People always say when something fits right, they're like, oh, it fits like a glove. But that's the worst saying ever because gloves never fit.
Gloves, like, I've never had a glove that properly fits. Like, my middle finger's, like, way longer than every other finger I have. So my middle finger's either always, like, perfect, and then every other finger has, like, excess glove. Or my middle finger's, like, bent in it. Oh,
so, yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry. I just found something hilarious. You remember how we were talking about bananas last week?
Yeah.
A bus driver was brutally unprovoked. Wait, what? That's not English. Okay, he was hit by a banana brutally, right? But the way they wrote it down was according to a bus driver. It was. Oh wait, no, never mind. It makes sense. I just read it out of context. It says according to a bus driver, it was a brutal, unprovoked attack. I thought he just said it was brutal, unprovoked. I'm like, that's not proper English formatting.
So
a
he was
woman got
attacked
onto
by
the
a
bus
banana.
and assaulted him with a half-eaten banana. I had banana all over me, he insisted. On my tie, on my shirt, on my eye. No, this isn't real. Who speaks in rhymes? This guy's Dr. Seuss. On my tie, on my shirt, on my eye. The woman explained that the bus driver had almost hit her car, and that when she entered the bus to rationally discuss the matter, the banana slipped right into his tie, shirt, and eye.
There's no way this is real. That's
Can't be
hilarious, but there's no way that can
is
be real.
This is not real. Like, the way they're wording it, it's like, you know when you try to come up with something that sound real, you give, like, a lot of details.
Yeah.
They gave way too many. Like, that they just passed it. This isn't real.
One thing I remembered we forgot to talk about this week was saying my race.
Oh,
friends
yeah.
wanted to
Oh,
know.
right, yeah. It's the race reveal.
Bum ba da bum 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 bum. I'm Italian. Yeah.
Ba-boom, yeah.
I don't think I'm part any other race. As far as I know, I'm like 100% Italian.
You gotta take the 20. Is it 23andMe? The
No, that's for
ancestry thing?
chromosomes.
Oh. Okay.
Wait,
then take,
actually, I don't know. Ancestry
even-
DNA.
Ancestry DNA. That's the one. Which
Yeah.
one's the one that PewDiePie took? Ancestry DNA?
I didn't watch that video. I got bored.
Oh, for real? It was hilarious.
I watched like the first 2 minutes and then I was busy and I haven't got around to watching the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're 100% Italian. Go make some spaghetti.
We actually
Insert
do make
hand
our own.
emoji.
Right now, I was so close to spilling my water, but I didn't. I think that's a sign. I think that's a sign that we need to end the episode now before I spill it.
Okay. Bye.